Okay, some of you ask me why I send out stamps. Why do I not just put a nice $3 stamp on this postage, on these DVDs I send out, instead of all these other stamps? Well, I'll tell you. Reason is, every time I look at these stamps, I buy them. They go to the post office and they say, "Do you want to buy some stamps?" I bought so many stamps, I got literally thousands of them. These are all 37-cent stamps. These were from 2004. I have some 30-cent. Kind of shows you what, for a couple of years we went without a raise. 37 cents, you have some 2002, 2003, 2004. But this has all the clouds. Then but 8 of them equal $2.96, then you put some 4-cent stamps on it. But what's neat, that's just for one person. Here's one that I really like to work with. For instance, Buckmaster Fuller. You know what he did? Geodesic dome. And the Dino Mobile was one of the things. He did a lot of other things too, but I remember, and actually I remember that his wife and he died hours apart, and so that was kind of touching. So I bought his stamp. Walt Disney, Little Bambi. That's one of the first featured films I remember. I was so sad when when the fire happened and the mother died. Cars, Ford, Dr. Seuss, another clouds, Bright Brothers, First Flight. Sorry I don't have this macro so you can see a little clearer. That one's a lighthouse, I believe. Got a whole bunch of, that's down in Georgia. Some of these I don't know exactly, but I bought a whole bunch of lighthouse stamps. Another one is Oregon in this case. So somebody's going to get these stamps and go like, wow, what's that? Oh, and for the 4-cent stamp, Father Flanagan. Father Flanagan, you know, home boys towns. You kind of need people to look up to in your life, and you can do it with stamps. In fact, my father, when I was about 12, 11 years old, he bought me a stamp collection, and we lived on a trout farm, and it was it was the largest in the world in the time, and we sold the most trout to anybody, and it went international, so people would send us international stamps, and so I had a great stamp collection. Don't know what ever happened to it, but that's the reason that you will get different things, different stamps. Mount McKinley, Arcadia National Park, never knew where that was, and I thought this was Amelia Earhart, but it's not. It's a lady named Jacqueline Cochran, pioneer pilot. So I need to Google her to find out what she did, because I got a lot of 50-cent stamps. And actually I could put 6 of those on there, but I kind of like to change them around. Somebody's going to get some love stamps. I make sure that when I send out some love stamps, it's not to single guy, you know. Not that I don't mind single guys, it's just I don't want them to get the wrong opinion. This one actually I think was just a lady, and I figured that she's older, and I figure that everybody needs love, so I'm kind of sad when people are alone. I don't know the whole reason, but I try to be extra nice to them, because there's sometimes just one little issue, like selling. There's one little issue that doesn't make it sell. So you got to figure out what those things are. A couple more. Special Olympics. You know, we're a compassionate people, so we relish that the people that don't really have as much as we were given, most of us are given, we try to make their lives as special as possible. So the Special Olympics is on this one to this person. Not that they will understand the significance of it, or maybe they will. I hope they do. But they probably won't have the same, you know, some of them will have a different, if they have a child with special needs. That might be different. At least I support that. Oh, when I got these ones, I have to show you the, well, maybe I never will, because it's almost like sacrilegious. But I had a bunch of those Arctic Tundra stamps. Pictures, and they were in a 6 series, and I have 4 and 5, and I thought I'd save them, you know, even sell them on eBay if you needed to, but I'd rather send them out. So you will see these little, I think that's muskox in this case, and the caribou, and the bears over here. If you looked at the size of that, it would be approximately a page like this. And I'd go get it, but I forgot about it. So that's it. I'm off to the gym. Just let you know that almost everybody, you all need to go to the gym. If you can't, you all need exercise. It took me about 55 years to figure that out. I would get it intermittently, but I do not miss Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you can't get in touch with me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between approximately 11 to 12:30, it's because I'm in the gym. Sometimes, if I know you and you got you on my phone, I'll take the phone in there and answer it, but I don't usually answer the calls, especially if I'm doing a rep, But it's a great way. You need to, if you're, they call it couch potatoes. If that's your life, that's limiting you. I found that out. In fact, you'd get up and you would hurt in the morning. Now, even though I hurt, I stretch these muscles out. So, anyhow, if you can't get in touch with me on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, between 11 and 12:30, I'm in the gym. And that is where I'm going now. So if you see me on the street like this, I will not scare you to death. We'll get back with you. And today is February 8, 2008.